Here's our not so humble abode. Andrina's lovely flowers. Here's our mailbox. Here's our very expensive driveway. More lovely flowers. This is the way the water goes. It used to flow through our yard. It still does, but I built these rain garden with these tiers. I also built these flower terraces there. Some more flowers. The water comes in here. It goes through 4 tiers. It's slowed down, it's held back, then it flows through the yard. Here's our backyard. Here's our Indian market tree. It's so cool. The lilies are blooming. The deer flies are out and buzzing around my head. Here's one of the gardens. Here's a new garden patch. Tomatoes. The herb garden. Continuing. Here's looking upstream of the rain garden. And the water flows down this way. There's my sugar maple from Indiana. Here's a series of railroad ties that I built another rain garden to hold the water. So the water outflows, goes along the fence and into the pond. Here are the stairs leading down to the pond. Here's the back of the yard, going along the edge of the trees. Here's the raccoon trap, sans raccoon. This is the other place where we have water coming through. It comes down this way. And then I built these railroad ties here to hold the water and slow it down. This is our other property line. And I built a series of steps with cross ties leading down to the pond. Looking back up, there's the back of the house where the water flows through. And that's our virtual, well, we'll go down to the pond to show you what it looks like down here. This used to be a ginormous hole, but now it's filled in with plant debris. Here's the pond with a nice algal bloom right now. Chock full of bass and bluegill. And that's it. Looking back up, you see the other steps. We'll go along the pond. There's my bucket. I was feeding the turtles last night. Looking up the hill, you see this big brush pile. Used to be a big gully there. Moving along here. There's my wood duck box. Sans wood ducks. Here's some of my shore reclamation with some cross ties. And we're going to our north property line. And the stairs leading up. And, oops, this is where the water flows into the pond after traveling through the rain gardens. The final shot looking out over our beautiful pond back along our shoreline.